You know that feeling when you read in a history book all these like horrible, like gruesome things that happened in the past, and think to yourself, huh, I'm really glad that we're living in the age that, you know, we do now. And it's like after watching this, it's like I'm glad that we've kind of gotten past like some of the things that happen in this movie. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strunk from QuickTime Reactions, and this was the third film in AMC's movie marathon of all of the Best Picture nominees at the Oscars, and it is, of course, Nickel Boys. This one tells the story of Elwood and Turner, two guys who were both taken to Nickel Academy, which is a um, reform school in Florida during the 60s. So and they're both African American, and you can imagine how bad that it is going to be for them. And they try and plan their escape from that facility. So, like Conclave, which is already up on my channel, you can go check out that review. This one is based off of a book. Colson Whitehead, who wrote the book Nickel Boys, which I have not read myself, much like Conclave. I haven't read uh, Conclave, and I've not read this. So I went into this completely blind, except for a couple of the trailers that they showed, which showed that this film was going to be shot very interestingly from basically like a first person perspective, which I found very, very interesting. And the way that they are able to translate that onto the screen is absolutely incredible. You get to see everything happen from our characters' point of view, and I find that very, very fascinating. Like, for instance, when Elwood is being taken to um, a what I'm going to call a discipline shed, and where um, he's whipped on the back. Um, there are certain instances where he closes his eyes, and it is up to us to visualize what happened. And that's a thing that I praise this movie for. Um, and I think that is mainly through its direction and through its cinematography as well. Ramil Ross, absolutely amazing job directing, and Jomo Frey, who was the cinematographer for this, did an absolutely amazing job of creating something absolutely harrowing, but also something very beautiful. Um, Back to what I was saying about like closing of the eyes, it's like um, we as humans sometimes, you know, we don't need everything explained to us. So, like, when something is not seen, you know, we can have our imaginations run wild and, you know, create something that may be 10 times worse. And that's the thing that we envisage when we don't see anything but hear something very, very brutal. And I think that was a really smart decision and a smart directing choice as well. All of the cast did an amazing job. Ethan Heresy, I'm sorry, I probably butchered that last name. Brandon Wilson, Fred Henchinger, Hamish Linklater, Luke Tenney. They all did an amazing job in the film. Um, and going back to that POV thing, we're mainly in Elwood's POV for a good majority. And the reason why he was sent down is because, well, he hitched a ride with the wrong guy who stole a Cadillac and was pulled over. So it was very much an instance of wrong place, wrong time. And so we're mainly in Elwood's POV, and then he sits down at the lunch table and is talking to Turner, Brandon Wilson's character. And then we switch to Turner's POV, and we see the exact same moment um, go um, go about. And I just find that device very, very clever. Like, once we see Elwood's face, we know we're in Turner's POV. When we see Turner's face, we're in Elwood's POV. And I was talking to a couple of people at the theater, and it was very hard to follow. And I was like, I was able to follow it relatively easily. And then there's a jump forward to what I assume to be the present day with older Elwood, played by the absolutely amazing Daveed Diggs. Um, he's trying to figure out what happened to all of his friends at the Nickel Academy, and he's looking up news articles, just trying to figure out what happened to everybody. And the way that he talks about it, older Elwood, I should say, it's like he doesn't want to go back to that place or that time in his life, but he knows that he has to, because otherwise, what on earth is going to be done about this? Um, but the development of the relationship between Elwood and Turner, I think, is absolutely done amazingly. Where Turner's like, there's only four ways of getting out of Nickel, and then Elwood proposits, what if there's a fifth way? And Turner's like, dude, you can't do that. And then slowly but surely buys into it, and they eventually do make their escape from Nickel. And it is absolutely harrowing, but also very triumphant as well. So, yeah, if you guys have time to watch Nickel Boys before the Oscars, I highly recommend you guys check it out. Absolutely amazing performances by the cast, great direction, great cinematography. Um, just absolutely amazing stuff all around, and that also goes back to the source material. Good job, Colson Whitehead, for making an incredible book. And yeah, it was absolutely awesome. Do I think it'll win Best Picture? Probably not, but it is still a really, really good film, and it deserves its nomination. Um, so yeah, that is it for all of the reviews from day one of the movie marathon. If you're wondering why I did not cover Anora or The Substance, it's because I already have those reviews up on my channel. So if you guys want to go check out my thoughts on both of those films, you can go check that out in the videos tab on my channel. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think next week I will get you guys my Doom Part 2 review, because I don't have that up on my channel. All of three of the others that they're showing next weekend, I already have up on my channel, except for Doom 2. So I'll get you guys that. And also look forward to my Elimination Chamber post-show reaction on my channel as well. I'll catch you guys later.